Hey guys, Medikit65 here. Welcome to another Oldfag.org video. Today, we're going to be talking about the Salc1 and Barrendome invasions and how they basically kickstarted Oldfag in its history. Enjoy the video. We're going to be talking about the Barrendome invasion. This was something that happened very early in the server's history, and a lot of new players won't know it. So, let's get started. Barrendome is a 2B2T YouTuber with about 800,000 subscribers. So on June 30th was pretty early in the server's history. Like I said, the server is only 1 year old. It's only been around since 2019. So we usually classify things in the timeline by month, at least for now, until the server gains some age. So on June 30th, 2019, Barrendome was the first significant YouTuber to feature oldfag.org in a video or live stream. So before June 30th, Oldfag was relatively small. It had like 5 to 20 players online at once. And besides a few of the 2B2T veterans joining and some small advertising by the admin, not much was happening on Oldfag. So on June 30th, 2019, Barrendome would live stream the very young Anarchy server, and his stream would explode the player base. And at the peak of this time, the player base was 150 players active at one time, which is a lot because right now we have 80 players online at once, and that's pretty good. That's pretty good for right now because usually, at least when I play, there's only like 65 or 70 players on. So, that's a pretty good amount of players on. Yeah, see, there's 79 now. Barrendome was actually treated pretty nicely by the people who've played on Oldfag at the time. He didn't get much done on the stream, but the stream is basically now just an archive to see what the server spawn looked like before in it, like its first week, because the new world had just started right before. Oldfag had an old world, but they reset the world after a while, but that was like almost a year ago. So it was like the first week since the new world had started, and he made the stream, and the spawn was relatively intact, but after his stream, he would be last seen in early September and becoming inactive otherwise. A number of prominent players and groups joined because his stream, and probably without him, Oldfag would be a whole lot smaller. Like, instead of seeing the 80 people that are online right now, we'd probably see closer to 50. And that's even assuming that Salc1 still did his invasion. The Salc1 invasion. This happened quite a while ago, but it is the result of the server having a ton of players like it does now, about 70. So, let's get right into this. After the Barrendome invasion event deal, it looked like the server was kind of nearing its death. I mean, the server approached like 100 players in the weeks following Barrendome's invasion. But after a couple weeks, on its worst days, it would get like 25 players, and on its best, maybe 50. So, not only the player base could tell this, but the owner could too. John, that's the admin, arranged for another relevant Anarchy YouTuber by the name of Salc1. He's a YouTuber with like 500k subscribers, I believe. And Salc1 would make a video about it, and he posted it, and it was titled Exploring 2B2T Alternatives. So Sal went to multiple Anarchy servers and rated them to see which one was like the best 2B2T alternative. And the first one he did was Oldfag. So the video, as of current, has over 230k views. So a few days after the video, the server would reach like 100 players after dying down a little bit, and Even after a month after he posted his video, the player base still had like a boost of 30 players on average. On the day of the invasion, Sal signed 2 books for people. He signed one for Namey McNameface and one for Stormtroopers. Namey still has his, while Storm's book was sold to Genk. So there's 2 books on the server that were signed by Salc1. So those are kind of, if you want to get those, be prepared to pay quite a bit of money in real life if you want those. I'm sure they're valuable. But his first video kind of saved the server, but his second video kind of did the opposite. Sal did a stream called Minecraft Server Crashing with the intention to fill the server with so many players the server crashed. And after going through multiple Anarchy servers, he would come to Oldfag. Very quickly, people figured out that there was no limit of the amount of people that people could join on the server, and it would reach 370 players, and not once did the server crash. Despite reaching 0.5 TPS, the server was never completely stopped. Actually, Sal was timed out, and his end on the server ended there. A small extra player blew along with it. And Sal's been pretty much inactive since then. He hasn't really logged on to the server at all since then. But that's about it for Sal and the Salc1 invasion. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next video.